You know what? Today we are going to talk about a very nice topic. Today we are going to talk about sleep.
Okay.
And tell me, the question is, how much do you usually sleep?
I'm usually sleep maybe 6 hours.
6 hours. Why?
Yes. I have how do you say? I have the custom when I'm studying the university. When I come back home, maybe it was 11:30 at the night, and then you need to make the homeworks and read some articles or I don't know many things. And well, when I say, "Hey, I need to sleep," it's 2 or 3 a.m. No, and I have that how do you say rhythm. I have
Uh-huh,
the
that
custom.
way.
I have the custom sleep late, and
Jesus
I wake
Christ.
and I wake up 6:30.
That's it. My goodness, that's extremely exhausting. But anyway,
Yes, teacher.
all right. You know what? Look at this. Here we have a nice person. Here we have Malinali.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, why don't we talk each other? Malinali, hello, welcome. How are you?
How are you? I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much. All right. So, Malinali, I introduce you to Paloma Gaona.
Hello, Malinani. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Paloma.
Hi.
Uh, Malinali, could you talk to us about yourself, who you are, what you do, where you are from?
Um, I'm from I'm from uh, to Ecatepec, but I live in Toluca. I'm student of psychology, and I am teacher of swimming.
Hey, that's great. You're a swimming teacher. You know what? It is beautiful. I think it is wonderful to help any other people to learn how to swim or to train. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's amazing, but it's an activity for helps lives.
Aha. For helping lives.
Uh-huh. Yeah, helping lives, and it's very nice.
Hey, that's great. I think that it is not only very nice, but also very necessary.
Uh, I think the same.
Aha, that's it. All right. Thank you very much, Malinali. So, Paloma, why don't you introduce yourself to Malinali so that she knows who you are, what you do, where you're from?
Okay, teacher. I am from Mexico City. All my life, well, no, it is not all my life, but many years of my life I'm living in Mexico City. But I have a living in Pennsylvania, United States, maybe 15 years ago. I come to this country, and well, I continue in this country working, and now study my English language. And well, I like too much the music, and I like go to some places outside. Well, now no, because it's cold, but when it's summertime, I like to go outside with the parks or the beach or whatever place close to me. And and well, I wish one day come back home.
To Mexico?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, that's great. All right. You know, girls, we are going today to talk about sleep. Malinali, how much do you usually sleep?
I usually sleep um, 6 or 7 hours in the night. and sometimes 1 or 2 hours in the day.
During the day. Hey, that's it. That's very good to sleep. Whenever you sleep during the day, you recover some of the energy we need to continue.
Yeah, but I I sometimes I'm felt very tired and I need them.
Sometimes we need to sleep a little more, just a little more. That's it. All right. So let's go to the next slide. Here we have 10 facts about sleep. So, Paloma, could you help us reading number one, please? Here we are.
Sure. The record for the longest period without sleep is 18 days, 21 hours, 40 minutes during a Rocky Chart marathon. The record holder reported hallucinations, paranoia, blurred vision. Uh, I can read that the next word, teacher, sunred,
Slurt.
slurred speech, and,
Slurt.
and memory and concentration lapses.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That's so interesting, but I think that it was so damaging, so difficult to stand. Look at this. Those are the effects that not to sleep can have in a person.
Yeah.
So, for example, hallucinations. Well, I don't know what's the reason they appear. Could anybody tell me, Malinali, what do you think about hallucinations when we don't sleep? What is the reason?
The
Something about,
reason
yes,
the reason about hallucination it's when ¿cómo se dice? Cerebro. When the
brain.
brain is very tired, um, uh, begin
Uh-huh.
to begin comienza a
It
sorry
begins, no, it's okay. It begins to, uh,
to no encuentro la palabra.
how do you, what do you want to say into Spanish?
Tampoco la encuentro en español. When the brain is tired, beginning to create images and sounds, uh, sensations.
Um, Something out of reality.
Yeah,
Oh my, that's so scaring sometimes. And so look at this. Whenever they talk about blurred vision, it means that we can't see very well. We see borroso.
Mm-hmm.
And so slurred speech. You try to speak, but you can do it. You can't concentrate on what you want to say and what you want to do. So yes, it is so damaging. All right.
Teacher, it's maybe because the brain need to disconnect and rest,
I think so. Yes.
and,
Eh,
and the brain disconnect, but uh, for sections maybe,
uh,
because we have the body, the human body is the it's a perfect machine,
yeah, that's it.
and I think that we have a programs for help us
For
when,
helping.
yeah, when, for example, we have a excess and we don't sleep.
That's it. Yes, yes, you're right. But I don't know, Malinali, what do you think about this? Do the brain needs to be disconnected, like resting, or is it our body that needs to have a period when it doesn't work
I think it's the brain, but uh, don't have energy and and very no, and many mm, rest
It needs to rest.
needs to rest and the body the same question.
That's it. Yes, all right. Thank you very much. Malinali, please, could you help us reading number 2?
Yeah, it's impossible to tell if someone is really awake without close medical supervision. People can take cat naps with their eyes open without even think aware of it.
All right. Thank you very much. So, whenever we are sleeping, sometimes we are opening our eyes. So, it is incredible, but we say, nah, that person is awake. But whenever you move the person, he or she is sleeping. What they say here is that we can't really uh, say if a person is sleeping or not. Only medical can do it, only doctors. And when we take cat naps, what is a cat nap? It's like whenever we are like cat do, like kitten do, that they don't sleep very deeply. They have just little periods when they are sleeping, but they are conscious about what happens next to them. It's a very light sleep. All right. So, haven't you seen any person who have been cat napping with their eyes open? What about you, Paloma?
Well, teacher, well, I think yes, because teacher, maybe I have that experience when you open your eyes and you can close that, and it was when I have many times with I can take my regular time for sleeping. I only sleep maybe 3 hours or 4, and it is horrible. And when I go to the bed and I want to rest, I can close my eyes because we have 3 or 4 days in the same schedule.
My goodness, it is so difficult, so damaging for our system, for our body, for our brain, for everything.
Yes, teacher, but I have in maybe 10 years ago I have 3 jobs.
My goodness.
Yes, and I have a few hours for sleep.
Aha.
Mhm. Maybe I have that kind of problems, and I never know. Oh, well, now I know that.
Aha. Some way, maybe any other way, you got used to do that. So it turned into a lifestyle, kind of like it.
Well, now my lifestyle changed. Because it was one reason.
Aha. That's
I want to continue with this kind of schedules.
aha. That's it.
But teacher, when you come to when you come other when you go to other country and you need to job, you take everything
Yes.
about jobs. Yes, because you need money.
Yeah, that's it. So it is necessary. And you know what? Not only when you are in another country, here in Mexico, it's a reality for many of us as professionals because the salaries are extremely low. So it is necessary to be working not in one place, but in two or three so that you can have more incomes.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, so that you can afford your expenses.
Hmm.
All right. So, Malinelli, what do you think about this?
I think that you said it's very cierto,
True?
true, because in Mexico the salary it's low and we are obligated
Mm-hmm.
to work in a 2 or 3 places, and the hours for a rest are very small,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all.
Thank you very much, Malinali. Yes, you know what? I turned out my microphone because the Tamal person is passing by. I don't like. Well, this was for you, Paloma, to remember how Mexico is.
teacher, teacher, 3 to go, please.
Yeah. Do you remember, Paloma, when you were living in Mexico, that the Tamal person was very usual? Every day they pass and they offer their
Yes,
delicious
teacher,
tamales.
I never forget it.
Yeah,
And I remember the tamales. I remember the camotes. I
oh,
remember how do you say
Tacos.
no, los merengues. I don't know how you say in
yeah.
English merengues. Yes, teacher, I remember everything about that.
Yeah, that's so delicious. But whenever you are in a virtual class, my goodness, you are paying attention to the class, and and you are asking the students not to have any noises around, and suddenly have tamales. Oh my goodness, that's it. All right. Well, now please, Paloma, could you help us reading number 3?
Okay, is anything less than 5 minutes to fall asleep at night means you are sleep deprived. The
Deprived.
idea, the idea is between 10 and 15 minutes, meaning you are still tired enough to sleep deeply, but not so exhausted you feel asleep by day.
Uh-huh. That's it. So it means whenever we fall asleep, we lay down on bed and we immediately fall asleep, it means that we are really exhausted and we are not going to recover very easily.
Teacher, but many times when I go to the job to university, I am asleep maybe 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and it's perfect because it's the same. For example, if you sleep 6 or 7 hours.
Hmm. Well, somebody told me that yes, whenever you take a cat nap, like
Uh huh.
15 minutes, 10 minutes, then you can recover. Well, you can work. You are aware of what's happening and you can be working with no problem. No, that's a cat nap.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Teacher,
it.
I take when I maybe for example in the subway. I remember when I go to the university in the afternoons, I I take a nap there 15 minutes or 10 minutes only because in few minutes you need to how do you say bajar down
To get off.
to get off and it's my watching my brain say me, hey, wake up.
Uh-huh. The cat nap has finished.
Yes,
That's it.
wake up that. Mhm.
The a cat nap, yes.
Nap.
All right, thank you very much, Paloma. I mean, Malinali, what do you think about this cat nap? Well, not only the cat nap, but also to sleep almost immediately when you lay down.
I don't understand.
Ah, it's okay, don't worry. Well, here they say that when you fall asleep, when
Mm-hmm.
almost immediately when you lay down on bed, when you go to bed, it
Mm-hmm.
means that you are extremely exhausted. And so it is going to be very difficult for you to recover, to be awake, and to be working very well at the other day. So
Okay.
they say that the ideal is between 10 or 15 minutes after you lay down on bed. It indicates that you are tired, but not so exhausted. And,
Okay.
and so, what do you think about it?
Um, Sometimes me ha pasado.
It has happened to me.
Ajá, sometimes it has happened to me because I do very I do much activities in the day, and it's very difficult for me. I wake up. I
When I'm sorry, yes.
I don't have uh, ganas.
I don't feel like.
I don't feel like uh, for work.
I don't feel like working.
Okay, I don't feel like working, and I don't. Uh, no tengo ganas de saber de nada.
You don't feel like knowing about anything.
Yeah.
And well, you know what? Here we are talking about the cat naps. Here we have um, uh, um, hey, it doesn't obey me here. All right, here it is. The cat naps. Cat
Mm-hmm.
naps are the 10 minutes you can sleep during the commute in the combi or whenever you are maybe sitting down alone and you fall asleep for 10 minutes, 15
Look
minutes.
like a siesta.
A cat nap is like this en siesta de gato. It
Uh-huh.
means that 10 minutes, 15 minutes, that's a cat nap.
Okay.
And it can be very useful.
Oh, and it's very delicious.
Oh, yes. But, well, it has happened to me that I am by the combi, I'm in my commute to the school, and suddenly I have a cat nap. But when I wake up, sometimes I'm snoring like, and I'm checking around to see if a person was watching to me, and I lost my glamour, I lost my elegance. I needed to sleep.
Look like a bear.
Uh-huh. Like, no, no, I am not snoring. I am pretending that I am a bird, so to have your respect.
A motorcycle.
Kind of like that. All right. Thank you very much. Now, Mariana, please. Malinali, I'm sorry. Here we are. Could you help us reading letter 4?
Yeah. A new baby typically results in a, how do you say, 400?
450
400 and 750 hours lost sleep for parents in the first year.
My goodness.
It's very much.
Too much. That's why when I am awake by night, I don't let my children sleep so that I say, so that you know what I felt. That's revenge. But it's too much. So, what do you think about it? Do you have any child, any baby, Malinali?
Yes, I have one.
And so, have you considered that it was a quantity of hours that you were awake because of taking care of your baby?
Um, really, she's very uh, dormilona,
Mm, sleepy.
sleepy, and he don't.
She
Uh,
doesn't.
she doesn't awake me. No me despierta.
She doesn't wake me up.
She doesn't wake me up, and she's very independent.
Hey, lucky you. That's very good.
Yeah, it's beautiful because
Mhm.
I'm a person very sleepy.
A very sleepy person.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good. All right, thank you very much, Malinali. Paloma, what do you think about it? I know that you don't have any child, but have you considered that it's the quantity of hours that we lose sleep? Or have you?
Well, teacher, I know that the parents don't sleep when they have a new baby, a new, how I say, newborn baby, a recién nacido, a newborn
Mm-hmm,
baby. But I can imagine they lost many hours
mm-hmm,
because
that's it.
because my grandmom say when you have a baby you never sleep the same time again,
Mm-hmm,
and well, I know the parents sleep uh, less hours, and this action is for many years. I don't know how many years, maybe 20, maybe 18, or all life.
yeah, I don't know. Well, I have three children, but you know what? I think that whenever they are teenagers is the second stage
Uh-huh.
because want to go party, they want to be with their friends, and
Yes,
so
teacher.
no, you can't sleep because you don't know where they are or
Yes,
if
teacher.
something.
Another factor is when you know they are outside, party or whatever, you can sleep complete. When they come back home and lock the door, you can sleep now.
Yeah, that's it. You feel completely sure. You can feel safe. You can sleep deeply. You can deeply
Yes,
sleep.
yes, teacher. I know.
That's it. All right. Thank you very much. So, Paloma, please, could you help us reading number 5?
Sure. No one knows for sure if other species dreams, but some do have sleep cycles similar to humans.
All right. Thank you very much. So, I don't know if you had considered that situation about animals. They dream. What do you think, Paloma?
Yes, teacher. I think that they have a dreams. They sleep and maybe not the same hours, but they take a nap too. And I think they have a dreamers, sueños,
Dreams?
dreams. I think the dogs, the cats, or other animals have dreams too.
I think so because I see, for example, my kitten, sometimes whenever they are sleeping, they move.
Mm-hmm.
They move their ears, maybe their paws, their jaws, their mouths.
Mm-hmm.
It may be
And some baby dogs when they are sleeping, and some dogs,
pups, puppy
yeah,
dogs.
puppy dogs cry when they are sleeping, and it's funny.
They cry and they howl sometime.
Yes, teacher.
That's nice. All right, thank you, Paloma. Malinali, what do you think about this? Have you considered if animals dream?
Yes, I think the animals really have similar cycles of dream. We uh, look like the humans, but because when I was when I have a puppy dog, he dream with run and sus patitas
Paws?
se movían. Ajá. And my dog are sleeping. Uh, sus pies, patitas.
It paws.
Ajá. Uh, um, she moves, look like running.
Beautiful. That's amazing. I think that sometimes we consider that animals have no dreams, have no ideas, but no, that's completely a mistake, I guess. They also have some functions like humans. All right, thank you very much. Now let's go to the next page. Look at this. That's so interesting. Also, here we have number 6. Malinali, could you help us reading?
Yeah. Elephants sleep standing up during non-REM sleep, but lie down for REM sleep.
So what does this mean? Mm, REM means rapid eyes movement. That's a stage of sleeping. Here we have rapid
Mm,
eyes
eyes movement.
movement. Yeah. Hey. All right. Here it is. Rapid eyes movement. It is a stage of dreaming.
Okay.
So it is whenever we are not very deeply slept. All right. Uh, so it is. They are supposed to be sleeping and they are standing up.
Standing up.
Whenever they are deeply falling asleep, they lay down. Did you know anything like this, Malinelli?
What's the meaning of lie down?
Lay down, recostarse.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So, Paloma, did you know anything like that? Paloma, hello.
Yes. Well, teacher, the elephants and the horses, it's the same, no, teacher? Because some horses they are living standing up.
That's it. Yeah, you're right.
But teacher, and some humans too, they are living in standing up.
Yeah, that's it. For example, as I told you before, whenever we are by the combi or by the public transportation and we have a cat nap, it is not necessary for us to be laying down on bed.
Mm-hmm.
We are
Yes.
sitting down very straight, very elegantly, and suddenly we tilt our head to the right or to the left and we fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yes,
it.
teacher. Yes, that's right, teacher.
All right.
And teacher, one question:
Yes.
the REM sleep is one stage in our sleep.
It means that we are not deeply sleeping.
Okay.
So here we have the next idea. So Paloma, could you help us reading number 7?
Sure. The natural alarm clock, which enables some people to wake up more or less when they want to, is caused by a burst of the stress hormone adren, oh, adrenocortic adrenocorticotropic.
Aha.
Wow. Well,
That's an enormous word.
yes, researchers say this reflects an unconscious,
Unconscious?
unconscious anticipation, anticipation of the stress of waking up.
Wow. Hey,
Wow.
that's why we wake up in a natural way, and
Uh-huh.
sometimes we don't need an alarm clock.
Okay. Teacher is when you, for example, your regular schedule for wake up is, for example, 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Monday until Friday. But in Saturday, you can sleep more time and your clock say wake up at the same time. You open the eyes.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's your natural alarm clock.
Oh.
Hey, that's it. Thank you very much, Paloma. Malinali, what do you think about this?
The name of this situation are cycles, circadians.
Uh-huh.
Your brain uh, segrega,
Segregates.
segregates, and um, neurotransmitter,
Neurotransmitters.
ajá, ah, su nombre, her name,
Its name?
its cortisol, and
Uh,
it prepares you for the many situations.
uh-huh.
Uh, ¿Cómo lo explico? Uh, Prepares for your body to
Uh-huh.
wake up now.
It prepares your body
It prepares your body for wake up um, rapid or
for waking up rapidly.
rapidly.
Oh,
And the brain se acostumbra,
use.
use to an hour special, and all days uh, went no
Wakes up.
wakes up at and this hour.
Hey, that's so interesting. Yeah, so I said the natural alarm clock, of course, it is a function that we have, but I haven't paid attention about what was the reason. Now we know that it's a hormone. All right, thank you very much. You know what? We skipped this part, snoring. Please, Malinali, could you help us reading this, number 7?
Yeah, snoring occurs only in non-REM sleep.
Thank you very much. What does this mean? It does it mean that whenever we are deeply sleeping, then we snore? Whenever we are, well, in a cat nap, we don't do it? So what do you think, Paloma? Do we snore whenever we are deeply sleeping?
Maybe that's right, teacher, because when we take a little nap, we don't we we don't have the this stage, for example, REM sleep. It's only
Uh-huh.
a few. It's only a few time, and for the REM sleep, you need maybe 30 minutes or more.
That's it.
It,
So,
or maybe it depends how tired are you.
that's it. So whenever we are having a cat nap, it doesn't occur.
Hmm.
All
Okay.
right. Okay, thank you very much, Paloma. Malinelli, what do you think about snoring?
I think snoring um, occurs
Occurs?
occurs in this cycle of the sleep. But when I was in the REM sleep, the body um, don't no está tan relajado.
It's not so relaxed.
It's not so relaxed. Um, look like a non-REM sleep.
Mm. Hey, that's it. You know what? I knew that it's happened something like that. And I thought sometime in my life I thought that snoring was something like a sickness, that it happened because the person was sick. But now I have seen that there are many people who seems to be very healthy and they sleep. Even I see children snoring. So I don't think that snoring is something like a very bad situation for a person. So what do you think about it, Paloma?
Well, teacher, it's I sometimes I am confused about that because I don't understand when is the REM sleep and the other stage I think is wrong sleep.
Non-REM. It's REM and non-REM.
No, and because teacher some persons sleep very fast, and other we take more time.
Mhm.
And for example, the persons who sleep in few minutes, they can um, take the for example the snoring occurs in maybe 20 minutes, I don't know. But I think when you're snoring, it's because well, I have the idea it's because you are tired.
Uh, so it's when you are deeply sleeping so fast because of the tiredness you have.
Yes, teacher, and well, and this is one idea I have, but other idea I have about that is with some people who have problems with the heart or for example in the planaris. I forget the how do you say planaris,
Nariz, nose?
nose, and have this kind of well, it's snoring too. And it now depends about your dream. It is because you have a problem.
Aha, yes, that's it. Some people have difficulties. I thought also that it was because some people tend to be overweight. Uh,
Hmm.
I thought also that they had some problems in their throat
Yes.
or in their nose. But yes, well, I have also seen some children that are supposed to be very healthy, as I told you before, and they snore. So uh, I don't know. Maybe it is about how tired we are.
Yes. I think this is the most frequently
Aha, the most frequent.
frequent. Yes.
All right. Okay. So finally, please let's read about this
Number 10 or
nine.
9?
Nine. Nine.
9? Okay. Experts say one of the most alluring sleep distraction in the 24 hours accessibility of the internet. And I am a great teacher. because because the Wi-Fi is, oh my goodness,
Oh
take all my attention.
my. Yeah, that's it. You know what? I think that in this stage of life, we have been invaded by the social nets, by the internet itself. So it is. very difficult to escape, to run away from that situation.
Yes, teacher. And in my person, in my opinion about talking about me, I need to do something to disconnect my my hands to my cell phone every night because
Uh-huh.
it's I know teacher it's bad, it's a no good custom, but
Yes.
well,
All right. Thank you very much, Paloma.
you're
Malinali,
welcome, teacher.
yeah, thank you. What do you know? What do you think about this point?
I think the internet it's a big problem for sleep. Maybe sometimes uh, social media
Mm.
or sometimes games or videos, things, very things more. Ya me hice bolas.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Yeah, you know what? I totally agree with you because we have many different distractors. For example, the social media, video games, and movie pictures that we have very easily on hand. So we can be distracted for many different things, or even we are almost laying down on bed, we are trying to sleep, and suddenly the WhatsApp sounds because you have a message by anyone else, and so it doesn't let you sleep properly. So yes, you know what? Something that I do for helping myself to sleep better is that I put my cell phone away, some meters away. And that's the way I try not to see it when I am going to sleep. Because, yes, it is a very huge, enormous distraction. All right. Well, I don't know if you want to ask any question, to say any other comment. I would like to keep on talking a long time about this interesting topic, but guess what? Class is almost finished. So, any question, any comment?
Teacher, my question is, for example, today you sent us the unit 53, I think,
Yes.
and the next weeks it's only one unit for each week, or we have in some ones two. For example, the last week we have two units.
Let me check the calendar. Yes, you received today Unit 53.
Yes.
Next week, we are going to have Unit 54, later on Unit 55, Unit 56, and in April 15th, we are going to receive Unit 57 and 58.
Mm-hmm.
Next week, from April 22nd to 25th, 59, and finally, yes, Unit
60.
60 on
Mm-hmm.
April 29th. So you know what? You are going to have time for
Mm-hmm.
solving all the exercises you were missing. So it's gonna be time for catching up.
Okay, teacher. And well, we talking about in the when we start the class, we talking about the some days don't have class, but now in maybe 3 weeks we have the Easter time, and we work in the same time, teacher.
We are supposed to, but we are going to talk. If you are not going to be able because you are going on vacation or something like that, we are going to agree if we are having classes or we are going to move it to any other time.
Okay, teacher. Okay.
All right. Well,
Okay.
thank you very much, Malinali. Do you have any question?
No, I don't have any question.
Well, thank you very much. for your attendance, for your attention, and of course, for your participation. And have,
Thank you. Thank
thank
you,
you.
teacher. Thank you,
Have a very good
Marinani.
night.
Have a
Thank you
good night. Bye.
very
Bye.
much.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.